Hello, welcome back, my babies, my loves, my sweetie pies. Today, we're finally going to do the bleach on my black t-shirts and dresses I've acquired. I got a bunch. Let me see. We're going to do the other cotton style shirt, just like the Typo Negative and the Black Sabbath one. I found just a regular t-shirt dress, black, maybe some like handprints on the butt or something. I don't know, something cute. And then just a regular black camisole. That'll be perfect. And of course the Cannibal Corpse shirt, which I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna start with. Because I have an idea already. Definitely gonna do the rib cage. I have enough skeleton decor around the house where I can just like kind of look around, see what I'm working with as far as like reference photo. Because I still don't have my camera, so I was about to say smoking on my phone. I'm still recording on the phone for now, so I can't really like be going in and out and stuff because I just have to use the camera. So, but yeah, let me go grab my shirt and let's get started. I'm gonna do one t-shirt at a time. That way, it'll be a little easier to break down as far as like what you're gonna do or what you want to do. You know what I mean? Just take inspo, do inspo. You're just going to dip your paintbrush in some bleach and start painting. It's going to be great. It's going to be grand. Love it. Supplies, cardboard, cereal box, something like that. You're going to stick this in between your shirts, especially if you're doing it inside. I was planning on filming outside, but my neighbor decided to cut trees down. So we're doing it inside today, and that's okay. It's so gray outside, though. It's honestly like, it's like a nice gray, you know what I mean? Very hot, but still manageable. So you're gonna need this. You're gonna need, because like I said, you're gonna put that in between your shirt. That way it's not bleeding onto the other side of your shirt and your designs aren't like crisscrossing and all that. And then the other thing, you're just gonna need some bleach, literally whatever bleach works. Laundry bleach is what I'm referring to. Although you can use hair bleach, I guess. if you know you're working with what you got, then it'll absolutely work. Ask any cosmetologist who's ever had to wear black to work. Okay, it's annoying. So yeah, literally bleach and water. I don't even water mine down too much. I pour a little bleach in the cap and then just honestly go from there with like a dropper. Maybe not a drop or two, but like a little tiny splash of water just to balance it out a little bit. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this Cannibal Corpse shirt. All right, I'm gonna set you up right here. Cool, let me grab that. All right, so this is the front of the shirt. Clearly at the butcher's, you know what I mean? He's just doing his job, going to town, making little lady chops, okay? So yeah, going for like the rib cage. I think that would be cool on the back. We'll do the spine. All right, we'll start with the spine. Honestly, anytime I do this type of stuff, I rarely stencil it out. I don't know if I've ever stenciled it out. I'm just I'm one of those people where it's like, all right, I got a urge to go do something. Let me just go do it. You know what I mean? Which can be good, can be bad, but it seems to work for me. All right, so we're gonna set up that piece in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead, pour, like I said, just a little cap full of bleach. Start with that. I'll put my bleach right over here, and then like I said, I'm literally just gonna add little tiny splash. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go grab my paintbrush. I'll be right back. What do you know? It was sitting right here all along. All right, so let's see. Where shall we start? Okay, so want to make sure you're centered up, even if it's off center, that's a little okay. That's what I love about do-it-yourself bleach and tie-dye shirts. It's just go with your flow, baby. It's gonna turn out beautiful and amazing either way. And I just love that all this stuff is like one of a kind, you know? Very cool, very eye-catching, compliment getting, all that kind of stuff. All right, so now that we are straightened up as best as we can, perfect. All right, I'm just gonna dip my paintbrush, paint like a little nub. It's gonna look like a little nubby. One moment, and I'll show you. Now, this does not have to be scientifically accurate either. If you're a huge nerd, I feel like that would be even better. That would be freaking like a scientific, you know what I'm trying to say. A scientifically accurate depiction of the spine and ribs. Fan-friggin-tastic, my dear. So, check that out. This is what I'm working with so far. Literally, just little nubs. Little brackets, little vertebrae. Okay. If there's a couple spots that like you didn't get and it's a little black, leave a couple of those in. Those are gonna look cool. Especially if you're planning on doing color on top of this, which I definitely am. Since it's a red bloody themed shirt, I'm definitely gonna color in the back with my deep red that I have. And I'm gonna let this bleach sit on there and really get in that good love, you know? I want that shit like translucent, okay? All right. And yeah, we're just gonna go down. My baby shot me down. All right. The bleach works very fast, so the faster you work, not even necessarily the better. Just the faster you work, you're gonna notice other parts of your shirt being lighter than the others because the bleach has been sitting on there longer, which is absolutely fine. Another reason why I do tend to add just a little bit of water to kind of cut that potency, you know, because it's definitely very strong for sure, but that's good. That's what we want. We want to work with that potency with just a tad to numb it down a little bit, just a little bit. Fun. Oh, I'm definitely gonna make lunch after I get this shirt done. We made tacos last night, and of course tacos just slap every time. Especially if you're a freaking meathead like me and my hubby. We love going to the gym, we love the weight train, we love all that. So meals with just like straight protein are just, they're heavenly. You guys, listen, you get it. You get it. even for the non-gym people. Like, who the hell wouldn't want like a fat, juicy cheeseburger over like a plate of freaking pasta? I don't know. Whoever's picking pasta over that, have fun. Have fun. I just love me a good whole food. I've definitely been on a health kick. Not even just this last year, but I've definitely been changing my whole lifestyle for the last like 5 years at this point is when I started weight training and all that. And you definitely go through phases with that too. You're not always your strongest, you're not always your best. Sometimes you regress, sometimes you're freaking blowing your old self out of the water, and then you, like I said, you regress or something. And that happens, and that's totally normal. Your body is going through this thing for the first time too, you know? So cut yourself some grace if, you know, you have been keeping up with all that kind of stuff, but you feel yourself slipping, or maybe you had like a bad, just like a bad week with like eating, you know what I mean? Ate more crap than all that. Guess what? That doesn't, it literally doesn't matter. You can wake up tomorrow and do the next right thing. That's all. That's literally it. Please do not be one of those people who lets one bad day just like dictate their entire lives. Like, oh Jesus, you know what I mean? Please don't. Life is too beautiful. There's too many opportunities and just too much cool stuff going on out here to be so dang negative all the time. And trust me, coming from me, I have straight up like, not only like mental disorders, but I also have PMDD, which is extremely, it's like a huge hormonal thing. It's devastating, it really is, but listen, if I can get that under control, which I have not been on medication in God knows how long, my sweetie babies. Insurance, hey, anybody, if any insurance companies want to sponsor me and hook me up with some free health care, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. But no, for real, like, I don't know, there's no excuse after a certain point, you know? So you are the only one who can make yourself better and happy. Okay, so please take that very, very seriously. You are worth it. You are worth absolutely every breath you take, and you deserve the gifts that the universe has for you. You just have to allow them in. Okay, please, my babies, please. It's great. Okay, so working with this spine, I think we're looking good. I think we're looking all right. Got that going on, and like I said, some of these have some black in them. I think that's cool. I think we're gonna leave that. Okay, so let's start these ribs. I don't know why I'm so nervous. How many did I, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 will work. 11's a great number. We love 11 in this household. Perfect. So, all right, let's start with, first I'm going to refill my little bleach cap with a very steady hand, thankfully. And add a wee bit more water, just a little splash. There we are. Perfect. Perfect. We've got that going for us. We've got that going for us. Fantastic. All right, so let's do these freaking, let's do these spare ribs. All right, let's get these ribs done. Cool beans. Let's see, Let me take a reference picture. Hold on. What are these supposed to look like? Well, that's not even the back, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw them out like that, I guess. Let me see. How? Hold on. I think I actually have. Hold on, my baby. Hold on. See, I do got skulls everywhere, but just not where I needed. So he, Mr. Glow in the Dark Skull Man, stop looking at his arm. He's very sensitive about that. Please don't bring that up again. God, it's okay. So, it looks like he definitely has the lungs in there. We're not gonna use these lungs. Or wait, hold on, is he this way? Never mind. Is it? Or is he this way? No, it's this way. All right, we're good. I got him. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, just regular. It just looks like they're curved in. Let's see what happens. Paint me like one of your French girls. So I'll have him all splayed out like the sexy guy he is. Okay, I wonder what he did in his life. Okay, I don't know if this is good so far. Like I said, I want to make him kind of sharp. Because I wanted that, like, sharp look. But let's see how it turns out. Because I don't know how these are going to look. Here, let me try and scooch it down. I'm sorry. I'm new at this. No, but definitely trying to see what I'm working with. I guess I'm trying to make also, don't be like me. Definitely wear gloves. It's probably best because at some point you're definitely going to touch bleach. You're not even going to realize you touch bleach, and then your skin's going to be like, oh, cool. That is definitely bleach. So please, safety first. Always. Always, always, always. I don't know if I like these ribs. This kind of looks ridiculous. So I think I'm just gonna do the outline of the ribs, and then I'm gonna go in and fill them, maybe, and just see. I'm not really sure. Come on, get out of here. Cool. All right. Okay, yeah, I think that was a good move, so I can just kind of like sketch around them and see what the hell is going on, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Okay. Word. Oh my God, has Gmail ever deleted literally all of your freaking important emails, but they kept the trash ones? Like, I swear to God, Gmail's done this to me twice, where they delete all of my starred and important emails that I have like saved up to, like the current ones, you know what I mean? And then I go in there and they're just gone. This happened to me twice. Concert tickets, comedy tickets, doctor appointments, you know what I mean? You freaking name it. And it's just like, what the actual hell? And it's not like you can actually talk to someone at Google. That ain't a thing. You know that. Like, but for real, why do they do that? Like, why? Why? I needed that. And now I gotta find my freaking tickets to Crowbar. I gotta find my tickets too. I thought I freaking logged into the right stuff. And they don't know me. What? So I gotta figure that out, like, soon, because that one's coming up in September. And then, freaking Big J in December. So I got a couple months for that at least, but Jesus Lord, like, what the hell? All right, so this is what I'm working with. It doesn't look like much now, but I think once we add a little bit of depth on these and make them look a little more ribby, maybe we should be good. I really just need to, like, thicken them up, sharpen them out, I think, and then we should be okay. Still super happy that I went ahead and just, like, kind of mapped out what's going on. It's definitely gonna make my life a hell of a lot more easy. Thank God. Alright, this one can be hopefully this will look like ribs. If not, it's just gonna look like a really weird stripe pattern that I'm gonna vibe with anyway, because this is just one of my t-shirts that gets, like, pushed all the way to the back. So I don't really, as much as I love t-shirts and love buying t-shirts, I don't really wear t-shirts like that too much unless I'm, like, going to the gym, you know what I mean? So I get to wear them at least, like, 3 or 4 days a week, but still, it's not enough, because I have a lot of really freaking cool ones that deserve so much more recognition than I give them, my poor lads. So yeah, this is just a nice, fun way to spice some of those old t-shirts up, because I've had this for, like, over half a decade. Close to a decade, probably. But yeah, it's just fun. Love cutting t-shirts too. I'll definitely have a couple of t-shirt cutting tutorials for sure, because dude, cutting a spine on a t-shirt, super easy, super fun. Definitely like a super fun and fast at home DIY, you know what I mean? Just like, oh my gosh, there's so many different patterns that you can cut your t-shirt into. It's super dope. Very, very fun. And cutting the spine in a t-shirt just looks so freaking cool. And it's another way to bring it back to life and just, like, get a whole nother wear out of it. I have a bunch of old t-shirts that I cut up, and I was gonna make them a skirt, but I am considering making them patchwork pants. I saw somebody, it was like a YouTube short, but I saw some freaking chick did that, and it was so cool looking, and I'm like, why didn't I think of patchwork pants? Like, that would be perfect, because they're literally like giant patches of, like, the t-shirt, like the main part of the t-shirt. I have, like, a Grateful Dead one, so you know those animations are, like, huge, you know what I mean? They take up the whole t-shirt. I'm pretty sure I have old Pantera one in there, maybe Motorhead. Just, like, oh my gosh, all sorts of cool stuff. I definitely have an old Doors one in there, because that t-shirt gets, you know what I mean, pushed back to the bottom. But I want to bring all of these clothes back to life, because they deserve to be recognized for the cool, you know, little thing that they are. Because all those shirts are cool. I just don't wear them. I'd rather wear a skirt. I'd rather wear a dress. I'd rather wear, you know, something like that than jeans and a t-shirt. Like, girl, I ain't got the time for that. No. All right, it is definitely coming together. Cute. Very cool. I'll probably leave this one fairly plain for the most part. Like I'll definitely do like a couple little dots and split. You know what? Maybe we'll just do some X's all over. X's will be cool. So we'll do that. But then, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up because this is looking really cool so far. And yeah, man. I don't want to do. You don't want to overdo it, you know. I want it to be alright. Although I love busy shirts. Busy shirts, busy patterns. Oh my god. The confusion and chaos of it. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. I definitely am a pattern mixer too. I love all types of different shit together. I think it looks like the inside of the most fabulous drunk drawer you've ever seen, and I just fucking love that. I really do. So that's pretty much my aesthetic, essentially. Just a bunch of fabulous shit thrown together in the shit pile. I love it. Oh, I love it. I gotta find my old bag of patches too, because I have a bunch of patchwork or patch pants and shorts, but so many more cool ones that have just like got snugged away in the drawer, you know, forgotten about because other crafts took over or something. So yeah, to find those because that'll be fun. That'll definitely be fun. Oh yeah, this is cute. Very, very cute. Now I'm gonna let this bleach sit on here as long as possible. I personally never had a problem with it eating through the fabrics. Soda ash will do that though. Do not leave your stuff in soda ash too long and accidentally forget about it because it will eat the material. I lost my favorite Jimi Hendrix shirt to that. Oh, I still have it. I will not let her go. Absolutely not. But it's one of those shirts now that is held together by 2 seams and a little bit of hope, but it's okay because she's still the softest t-shirt I've ever had. And it was tie-dyed before, but I was tie-dyeing her again, so I wanted to soak her again. Obviously got forgotten about. So the color she is now is just like, oh, I love it. Oh my god, I love it. I love her. I wish I could wear her all the time without being afraid of her freaking falling apart, like literally. Okay, so let's see what we're working with. Did I bleed through it all? I hope not. This is what we're working with. A little bit of a span. Cool. What should I write? What lyric of there should I write on the bottom that won't get me arrested? Good freaking question. We'll have to come back with that because I don't know which one I want to do yet. But alright, this is what we're working with. Honestly, I think this is cool alone. I don't think I want to add anything. I think this is dope. Just like this. But alright, that will be that one. Like I said, I'm going to let that sit on there. Whew. Anyway, I'm going to let that sit on there as long as possible. And try to get to like that really light bleach color. That's what I'm trying to shoot for. But alright, I hope you guys had a great time. I'm about to go eat lunch and then I'll start my other t-shirts and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens with those. But alright, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. This is a channel for like a little bit of everybody. There's, you know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna do a bunch of vlogs because vlogs are easy. I can't wait for my camera, guys. I really can't. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But all right, love you guys. Take it easy, and don't forget to be kind all the time, especially to yourselves. All right, see ya.